If you're not first, you're last.
Hello and welcome back to 127 Studios Podcast, 127Cast. I'm joined today by Justin Teynor and Robert Kibby. Welcome back, Robert. Welcome back, Justin. Just a reminder, to check us out on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. If you do not have access to any of those, check us out on our website at sano3333.wixsite.com/127 Studios. You can get all the audio onlys on that as well for free.
For free.
For free.
Just going to remind everybody the irony of having 4 threes.
Right?
It's supposed to be only 3. All right. So, it's been a while since Kibbins has joined us. What's new, buddy?
Still working.
That's good.
COVID has not gotten me down.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually get to go back driving, so it's kind of nice.
That'd be nice.
So does everybody have to wear a mask then when you go drive?
I was gonna. What about
Their
seating?
bus.
Yeah. What about?
It's their bus. Their rules.
I built a whole bunch of partitions behind the driver's seats of the buses, and we just take the seat cushions off the first row so they can't sit on them. And after that, you can do whatever you want.
Oh. So
I've been hauling a baseball team, and 32 people on the bus. Bus holds 56.
You mean freedom of choice? Wow. It just doesn't seem like that's,
This is still America.
You wouldn't think so. You would not think so.
No, I've been up in North Dakota quite a bit. Dickinson and Minot. You wouldn't even know there's a pandemic going on up there.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. Well, United States.
They don't know.
Say pandemic again.
Pandemic. Yeah, he says it weird. I noticed. But I'm not like, you're saying that wrong.
Potato.
I gotta tie a knot. Get that knot.
No, I don't think anybody up in North Dakota even knows there's a COVID thing going on.
So it's just like, nah, we're still chill.
Oh, I still it'd probably be a lot, the curve would be a lot lower, if everybody would have just, stayed home instead of going out and, protesting and whatnot, But, hey, that's just me,
Yep.
I'm already an introvert anyway, so it doesn't take much for me to just be like, stay home? Sounds good.
No, I might go out. Let's get some dick.
No, what little I'm home now again, we'll just go out and do stuff with the family. So
That's fun.
took Annabelle out and side-by-side, went 4-wheeling. Tonight we're going to go drag racing. I'm going to bring guard to the figure 8s.
Nice.
Try not to stay home because I'm an introvert. We went down to that ice cream cruise in south of Council Bluffs, and all my son's friends are with him. And these kids don't talk to each other, let alone themselves, or anybody else. I can literally hear them behind me. Man, you're like dad, not afraid to talk to anybody? No.
You have no idea.
How do you get away in society with not being able to talk to anybody?
You have no idea. My dad will talk to anybody. By the way, Tabitha was like, guess who I ran into? And she's like, I ran into Robert and we actually talked for a while. I said, oh yeah, where'd you run into him? On my way to work. And I was like, oh.
Just my normal day with Tabitha, just picking her up on the side of the road. I used to give her rides all the time. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No, I didn't know that. But I was like, did he at least bring you to work then? And she's like, what? And I was like, oh, he didn't? And I was like, what a jerk. But as I was saying that, she was like, yeah, he brought me to work. And I was like, oh, okay. She goes, a jerk? He gave me a ride. I was like, no, never mind.
Way over your head.
We're talking about her always talking to people. Like, yeah, nothing changes, Tabitha. And I was telling her a story about someone come through the hallway and wanted to know who that lady was out there because just come up and start talking to him. Yep. And I said, well, it was probably Tabitha. She was just in my office for the last 10-15 minutes. That was 20 minutes ago, so she probably made it to the hand washing station.
That's how she didn't get stopped.
But yeah, I was while talking dip, and she's like, "No, he gave me a ride home. He gave me a ride to work." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, never mind." I was like, "What a jerk!" Oh no, never mind. Foot and mouth.
Ain't got nothing on me.
Excellent.
Well, I seen her walking over by old Baumgartner's, and I swing in, say hi. Planned on giving her a ride, and we talked for a while, and she's like, "Well, I gotta go to Walmart and get them cupcakes and stuff," and I'm like, "Do you want a ride?" "Oh, well, yeah, that'd be great." It didn't even dawn on her.
Well, then she was asking somebody else about helping her with her electronic bike she bought, and I was like, "You were just with Robert. Like, you could have been like, what do you know about building things?" And
I presented it for the most part. The only way you're going to learn anything is by doing it yourself.
Oh, so she did ask. And you were like, "No, do it yourself."
Absolutely not.
It up,
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to say, "Could you help me?" And she never did. So
maybe she tried to figure it out for herself.
About my precious little electric skateboard.
Yeah, she said that she had it put together, but she was worried that she missed something.
Yeah, she said she walked by it and the fenders were sitting on the floor. She had a conversation with the bike, wanted to know why the fenders were on the floor, and I'm like, that sounds normal.
Well, why are those there? Why aren't they on you?
There.
You shouldn't be there. You need to be here. Put yourself back together.
She's the most kindest person you'll ever meet.
But
she's something special.
it was great. Always interesting. An always interesting conversation.
Yeah.
But you've made me self-conscious to my and likes.
Yeah, it's a drinking game now.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
When you two had your last little show, and you guys were talking about drinking and this and that.
Oh, it was terrible.
Like, drinking game. It's like, and but like.
I should have brought the beer.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We were both just like.
Oh God, I was like,
been hammered on that last show you guys were doing. And I'm like,
we were just
that's easy. We can make a drinking game out of this.
I was just mind state was set was gone. Like we were just like,
mode.
what are? Okay.
What was our last conversation about?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It was bad. you would have thought that we worked all night, and then he had worked all night, and then came to do this, and then
I'm pretty sure I didn't sleep at all when I got off work as well.
Well, I'm glad I started the bug because I had to put a thing out there because it's been about a month, and I'm like, to fall off the face of the earth.
And it actually kind of makes you feel good because I've actually had a few people
Be like, hey,
at work and stuff come to me and be like, "Are you not doing your podcasts anymore?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing it. It's hard to get people together sometimes." And they're like, "Oh,
we work.
So like,
it's okay."
There are people that I know that are watching it and are actually enjoying what we're doing.
I have 43 people. 43. That's a big number. I'm 45, so it's getting there. I just like to get as many followers on my YouTube channel.
YouTube?
How old I am.
Yeah, YouTube.
But I get it every once in a while. I get someone come up and, "You gonna put any more videos out?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah,
I'll get there. Don't rush me.
yeah, I'm getting there."
Rude.
It's like Nick Kliever used to challenge me, kind of be like, "So what? You're not doing any more YouTube? Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna do something."
He finally just got back into doing it again.
Yeah, right. I'm talking about like when we were in the freezer and stuff. When he was already doing it and I just started doing it. So
because he went and got a drone. You got a little one that you don't have to register.
Little tiny beanie one.
I was just watching all his videos from Colorado, his family vacation.
yeah, I haven't watched any of them yet, but I enjoy his videos.
Oh,
Yep.
rude.
I like his
Rude. What's rude?
Because you haven't watched any of them.
Oh yeah.
I like his humor. He's a good guy.
Don't worry, I'll call him out for you. It's fine.
That's what I miss.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, "Dude, you need to do more Whatnot videos," and he's like, and I'm like, they were great. The characters were all like spot on.
That's an artistic thing though too. I mean, I
move
draw,
on.
And if I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. I haven't drawn in years.
Yeah, you move on.
So
we talked about like Kaylee's drawing and stuff, and then like I was like, okay, I'm gonna start trying to draw some of this stuff. And then like
I get frustrated.
I can't
Well, I
just
mean,
like nope, just put it
things that are
away.
in that young man's mind and the stuff that he came up with, there's so much more there. You know?
Oh yeah.
And just being a general fan, I would just like to see more. But yeah,
I would like to see his movie.
Yeah,
He always wanted to make a movie with the Whatnots, and he never did.
I thought it'd be pretty
Really?
cool. He's got it in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
He's just got to do it. You know.
Oh yeah.
So, Nick Kliever, if you're listening to this, more Whatnots, please. We like the puppets.
He's an inspiration to me too for my YouTube channel, you know. And then it was really cool that I got a message from him when he saw me post some videos and stuff. So, especially with my travels.
We'll post a link to his YouTube channel at the bottom of the video if you guys want to check out Mr. Kliever's channel. Very talented fella.
A local inspiration.
Local inspiration and hero.
Yeah.
I think the last time I mentioned him, he commented on the video. He's like, "Hey, I heard the call out." Yeah, like, yeah, man. Credit where credit's due. So, actually, gentleman at work, somebody told him that I do a podcast, and he got really excited about it and was asking me all about it. He wants to start doing it. And so anybody that wants to start doing a podcast, all you need is it's a website called Anchor, or you can get the app, and you can make them through there if you want, or you can do it like we're doing it, and then you can upload them later, and then they're the ones that distribute it. So all the different podcast apps and stations and stuff that we are on, it's all because of Anchor. And
see, I go to your website because the one app that I use when I drive, I listen to Armchair Expert, Dak Shepard.
yeah,
I listen to Dateline, 48 Hours, a lot of true crime, murder history stuff, and I use Podbean. And I tried searching on there, and it hasn't hit that one yet. So
yeah,
I just use your website.
we just got a notification. I just got a notification that we got added to another one the other day, and I'm not sure which one it was. It might be Radio Public. It was the last one. But yeah, you get notified. They pick them up slowly. I'm not saying that it won't be on anything else moving forward, but like, I gotta figure out how I can, because there's a part in there where you can manually distribute it, but I don't know how to quite do that. Like if I want to put it on Pandora or whatever, Podbeam or something, you know, like. But looking for, everybody kept talking about sponsors and stuff, so I started looking to sponsors, and currently we do not have enough views to pick up sponsors.
Well,
Or they say like 100.
They probably use the same premises as like YouTube.
Yep,
You know, you gotta have 1,000 followers. You gotta hit so many hours per video. So many
it's
hours.
views. Mostly your views. They're looking at least 1,000 views.
Then you can be
We're hitting
monetized.
just under 100
For right now.
for right now, and that's with, you know, I think the audios, the analytics on the app, it shows that we only have like 70 something listens to the audios, but then each video we've posted, we've had about 70 views of that as well. So I mean, like, we're moving forward. So, and I said it's kind of one of those things where it's you need more views to get sponsorships. You get sponsorships to get more views.
But you got to put the work in too.
Right.
You know, every YouTube expert will tell you got to kick something out every day.
Or every week.
Every week.
You have to have a schedule.
You know, the different layouts, but
Yep.
at least every week you got to.
Also depends on how the demand is, like with your fans or, you know, people who subscribe to you and everything
Right.
as well.
Well,
Like if they're expecting more as you go and you grow, then yeah.
you know, everybody always asks, well, what's your podcast about? I said, it's just, I get together with some friends and we talk. And then whatever comes out of it is what comes out of it.
As of right now, I only had one person say one negative thing about it, and that was Jasper. So
Dolores says they're too long.
Well,
And I'm like, too long?
No,
like,
the Jasper-
attention span of a gnat.
Yeah.
it's like we only hit like an hour, where most
She's the size of a
professional
gnat, and she has attention span of a
most
gnat.
professional podcasts are like 2 to 3 hours.
Yep.
I was like, we're hitting an hour, and I'm cutting it off at that because
Most podcasts that I listen to, they are right around 30 minutes. Like Dak Shepard keeps his around 30, 35 minutes.
see, I feel like an hour is good. Like we're not,
But he's interviewing famous people.
yeah.
With that, have a schedule.
They actually have real lives, you know, because they're on TV, so they're more important than us.
Yep.
Even though
This is the closest we're ever gonna get to fame.
and I probably listen to maybe 10% of his shit because most of the people he has on there are liberals and they're stupid. So just
Dang.
if
Damn.
you're a liberal, you're stupid.
Oh.
Well, not to change the subject, but I'm going to change the subject. I have
That's
a
fine.
present for you.
What?
Oh.
Is it a dick pic?
Well, if you want 6 inches, I got to give you 2 of them.
Damn.
I have a him and a him for you.
A him and a him. Oh.
Him and a him, or a his and a his.
Okay. Oh my God. Yes.
Rest ball for you.
I'm gonna take this to work. Just like Jeff. Fuck you.
Oh, that's funny.
Our unicorn.
The unicorn has unicorns. That's cute. That's
Gotta
awesome.
be touching. Wait.
There you go.
So that's gonna. That's according to Justin, it is
Just the tip.
sword fighting. Ting ting. Oh, that's awesome.
I like these. Thank you.
You're stressed out and you're thinking of me. There you go.
That's funny.
Multi-purpose.
Pick him up, and he's like, "Let's go to Hardee's." And I was like, "Okay."
Oh God, no.
So we go to Hardee's, and like, there's a line. I'm like, "You just want to go inside?" He's like, "I'm wearing slippers." I'm like, "Okay." He was like, "I care." And then you called, and then I was like, "Oh, by the way, it's Kibbins that's coming today." And he's like, "But I'm wearing slippers." And I'm like, "What does it matter?"
Yes, it does. I gotta look put together.
He was worried about his slippers. But I'm wearing slippers.
Let me tell you, I didn't notice you were wearing slippers.
But now that we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you're wearing slippers.
But,
Rude.
but I'm wearing slippers. Like, who cares?
You gotta warn a guy before all this shit, man. Fuck. We can't let the straights know our
what's the topics
secrets.
today?
There's no list. I think.
Winging it?
Yeah, we're just. I think we're doing fine so far. Unless you guys.
You forgot to start the timer, didn't you?
I always forget to start the timer. I don't think it's anything new.
Well,
If I could just get everything to work correctly, then I wouldn't have to have the timer, and then I would be able to just record straight through.
Well, stop being a scrub and get everything working.
Means I'd have to work more to make more money, and I just.
so what have you guys been watching for shows or series?
I
Anime,
just-
lots and lots of anime.
I just finished Hannibal on Netflix.
I'll be asking you that.
The Hannibal series on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
I just finished that, and then I want to start watching Umbrella Academy the
I still
second
gotta
season.
finish the first season. I
watched
haven't done
the
that yet.
first episode. And I don't remember the first season, so I gotta go back.
Like, oh no,
Must not have been that interesting.
yeah, it's. I think, and I'm not sure what comic book, like it's the Umbrella Academy. It's the comic, but I mean like what. Not Marvel, not DC. I don't know if it's like Dark Horse or Image or.
I can't remember.
But I believe it's because Marvel pulled all their stuff, so they're searching for their new
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm rewatching Flash.
Oh, really? Yeah, the last season, like, it took me forever to get through the last season of Flash.
I jumped into the end, the last season.
Oh, I guess.
And I'm like, God, I must have missed a couple seasons, and then I don't remember where I stopped watching. So I was like,
that's me with Deadwood. I watched most of Deadwood, and then like I had an issue with getting episodes and stuff, and then I go back to try watching. I'm like, I don't remember
watching
what I watched last, you know. So
I guess
Deadwood
I did watch
was a great show.
Cursed, because I was telling you.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
I've been watching that one slowly.
I actually like it because there's a different intake on everything.
It's not too bad. I
was told about that by somebody else. They were like, "Dude, Cursed is amazing." Oh yeah,
I like it.
Eventually, I'll watch that too. I mean, it only took me how many years to watch
2 days to watch
Breaking Bad, so.
I've been watching Yellowstone as it's playing right now.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
The Order season 2 is the next thing that
then I also
watch.
Indulged in the Psych, the movie part 2, when Peacock launched. So I put that on my Xbox and
Your Xbox.
put it on my Xbox. Got some coffee.
Disappointed in movies.
Right now, they're not going to put anything out right now that's really, if they're not going to make money off of it, they're not going to put anything out.
Exactly.
I keep waiting.
This is the time, man. There's nobody got
Yeah,
nothing
but
else better.
with COVID,
I keep waiting for Marvel to release the Black Widow movie, just to
I want to see
Disney
that.
Plus. Like, you know how much that would boost their subscribers just to throw that movie on there? Hello.
I watched Greyhound with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh,
It's actually, I don't know the history of it,
Right.
so I'm not like a history buff or anything of World War II, but it was really good.
Well, I'm kind of curious about the Apple TV shows and stuff, because like sometimes when these platforms launch, their initial like shows and stuff aren't like that good.
Well, it was supposed to be in the theaters.
Oh, was
It
it?
was not supposed to be Apple.
Really?
Yeah, that was their alternative. You know, I'm assuming deals were made and
Again,
it was crossed hands.
I've been loving this whole home release thing where like they're putting it in theaters, but they're letting you rent it. Like you rent it for like $23, and I'm like,
saves me from having to be around people and listen to their stupid laughs. And now I like movie theaters for the interaction, but there's always that one dumbass has the weirdest fucking laugh. You just can't get past it.
I'm sorry, Robert. One time, no,
Chewing on food, or the goddamn rappers,
or somebody on their phone.
yeah, just. I like the experience of the theater because you can hear everybody laugh and cry or whatever, you know.
you get the emotional connection with everybody around you.
Now, but I will take it 9 times out of 10. I'd rather be home,
Oh yeah.
you know, because I hate that one person that ruins it for me.
Well, it's like I had that projector at one point, so I had a 100-inch screen in my living room. It was supposed to be 1080p, but like that big of a screen and you're that close to it, like it's real pixelated and stuff. And now that I've got 4K, you know, like I'd rather watch movies that way anyway. Like it's amazing. You're just watching it like.
Yeah, we did it. Our 55 finally took a shit, so we went and got a 65. Well, we must have went on the cheap end and didn't realize it when we got that thing home.
Wow, being cheap.
But we paid the same price as we did for the other one. You know,
What'd you get?
It's a Sharp, but it's not
No,
Sharp. The screen is shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it can't handle it. The bit rate must be low.
Really?
I thought it was a 240, but it's only a 120.
For 4K?
I don't know, 65 inch. I don't know. It's an LED. I don't know. Tammy picked it out.
He don't know what he's buying.
Oh, see? You let the wife pick it out.
Wow.
She sees big. She thought it was great.
Is that what she thought when
She saw big. She thought great. Oh, hey.
You know that famous story. She wants to feel pain in 6 inches. So I got to do it twice and hit her in the head. So she wants it rough.
Rough 6 inches.
Let me screw that up even worse.
There you go.
She wants it rough in 6 inches, so she gets it twice, and I hit her over the head.
Happy now?
11 years, she must be.
I think one of the things I miss most about having you at work was that interaction when she was coming in and we were finishing up our day, and then
when I was like, just tell her I'm not here, I'm hiding.
And then she walks right into the office.
I really changed my location so she can't find me.
You can hide out at my place.
I think me and Kyle both, we just like being in there at that point just to hear you two like go back and forth at each other.
They call that therapy.
Whatever they call it, it's hilarious. You guys do it so well.
The banter.
It's healthy.
It's healthy
Just like
banter.
what I told her today. I am going somewhere. Oh yeah, where? Don't worry about it. But I'm going somewhere.
I wish I could pull
I'm
up.
going to go do a podcast. Oh God, whatever.
I wish I could pull up her
And then
snap.
obviously
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I wish I could
She's
pull
all
up her.
butthurt.
I wish I could pull up her snap onto the screen and show everybody how upset she was about this. maybe I'll find a way to oh no, I won't be able to record it because
Snapchat.
it's gone forever.
Snappity snap.
Yeah, gone in a snap.
Oh shit.
She thinks she's funny.
You know.
Is that with your expert?
Oh, I'm an expert at that. Yeah, she thinks she's funny.
You know who is funny? Your daughter.
Oh God.
Like,
She was so full of it yesterday when we were out riding. So we're out in South Dakota, and the trails are they articulate quite a bit, so this side-by-side's all over the place. We stopped to do something, I changed the camera around or whatever, and you got your seatbelt on? Yeah, can't you see it on my chest? I'm like, you little fucking smartass. Stop giving me the Kibby answer.
Can't handle.
You're not my child.
You watched her TikToks?
That's
Oh my God. The imagination from this child. She's got one of those dinosaur heads.
Yes.
She begged and begged for that thing. We gave it to her for her birthday. She had no idea. You know, it's just nonstop with that thing.
I want one of
So
those
that's her
blow-up
mask when she
Cheetos.
goes into public.
Yes.
She walks into freaking Walmart with that thing on.
Hey, how's it going?
I thought about wearing my Bane mask
Yeah.
to Walmart. Put my actual mask on underneath it, but wear my Bane mask over top of it.
Yeah.
The best is those new ones that I see. People are getting they're taking their picture, and then they send it off to have the mask made, so
And
it
then
looks like their face. Or they
Irma.
make them bigger.
Yeah, they're
Irma.
huge.
Irma has one, but it's a guy's face. I think it's her husband's face, but it's like beard and mustache and everything. I'm like, what the hell are you wearing? She's like, it's my new mask.
I've seen
The new way is the world is gotta have your humor involved.
I seen a guy at one of the Walmarts in Sioux City. He had his mask, but then he had cut out around his mouth and put a piece of plastic over there.
You see the TikTok where the guy convinces his girlfriend to wear a cup?
No.
I saw that
Didn't
one.
realize it until they went to the men's department, and he shows her this, and she, is this what I have on my face right now? You think this is funny? That's a complete freaking meltdown.
You think this is funny? Not my fault you don't know what that
Walked all the way
is.
through Target.
Oh God, no.
That is relationship goals right there.
I just watched one where the husband got her a pair of leggings where it looked like they're cut off shorts, but like really hairy legs.
Oh, yep, saw it.
Yeah.
The bet was to put underneath the faucet, but you can't get you got to bring the leggings outside on top of the faucet, but you can't get the leggings wet. So he just puts his hand underneath of it, gets his arm wet, and brings it over. He says, "I didn't say you couldn't get your arm wet.
I just said you can't get the leggings wet." Because like she was like trying to I can't, like she was trying to go around it and stuff, and he goes, "I just said you couldn't get the leggings wet," and he goes, "Whoop." And I was like, he never said his arm, so like, that's instantly where I went. So
listening to the whole thing.
Well, yeah, it's the word I'm looking for.
I don't know. Can't read your mind. Sorry.
Hello.
Who's there?
We're gonna start playing that song.
We'll just pause it right here, and then it's just gonna start playing that for about 10 seconds. But it's the comprehension. So I think.
Yeah. Forgot big words.
They're listening, but they're not understanding, or they're missing that little thing. Those brain teasers.
You guys ready for daughter ready for school?
We went and picked up some school supplies yesterday.
We're gonna lose you here.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay.
We went and picked up some school supplies yesterday, and I guess she told her mom that she wants me to take her clothes shopping.
Oh.
And I'm like, me? And that's only because she wants to go to like Hot Topic and Spencer's, find some cool shirts and stuff.
I would say she probably thinks that you have good taste when it comes to those certain stores.
I mean, I am kind of cool as a dad.
I was just thinking with Justin here, with the kids, in a way you can tell anybody to watch his kids when we shoot them in the eye.
No.
Oh,
no,
shit.
He just eats them.
My humor.
Nope. I don't do kids.
You're not
Your
catching
kids.
it.
No,
You're
I'm
not catching it.
My
I'm talking
kids.
about your kids.
Didn't eat.
When you shoot your load into the guy's eye.
Okay.
And I said, no, you just.
This is what it looks like on the internet.
Yeah.
And I said he just eats
You better
them.
do the. Yeah. Well, last night I did.
He's like, no, not having kids. Nope, not having kids.
Yeah,
like,
we know.
We know, Justin.
We know. That's.
I just like my sister.
I have 12, 3. And I got that.
Fuck off. I got 3 sisters. They can have the kids for me.
What?
I got 3 sisters.
Never
They can
mind.
have. Fuck off. Take your present back.
If they want help with the kids, having those kids,
You be the great uncle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fun uncle.
Yep. Take them shopping. Buy whatever they want.
Yep.
get them hooked on anime.
Yep.
Cosplay and larking. LARPing.
I'm like, really?
LARPing. Sorry. Ooh. Justin was like, I'm done with this. I am done.
If he goes missing in the next like 12 hours, you know why?
Okay, it's official. We can go now.
Yep. As soon as I hit, well, you never know, because I might miss it. Like I have numerous times before.
When you're trying to pick up a girl, you miss your shot.
Story of my life.
I could say the same thing, but I can't now. So
I'm the guy like, hey, how's it going? Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
There was just a video on YouTube.
True story right there. Like
girls were down in Des Moines and nobody would hit on him. The only guy was the one that was trying to sell him pills. And I'm like, where was Clinton at? Sounds like your scene is in downtown Des Moines. All the single girls, all the single ladies. Oh man.
Pills.
No thanks.
I am not a rapist.
I don't know what's worse. You had to tell everybody that, or
I don't know. You guys are throwing it out there like Clinton's scene is in Des Moines where they're selling women pills.
no, they had that. Their only option was someone selling them pills. I'm like, they had all the other options, and Clinton just wasn't there.
Oh, okay. All right.
We went the dark side.
Well, it's kind of
that was
that
like
not
literally you're one step up from the guy.
that perception. That perception. The comprehension.
Here's a drink. It's not drugged. I promise.
Here's a drink. I didn't drug it.
Your creepy smile tells me otherwise.
You gonna drink that? You really should. I mean, before something happens to it. I mean, not that something happened to it, but like it could happen to it. But not saying that I would. My name is Robert Kibby.
You fucking what?
Oh, man.
If anybody asks.
This was a normal day at work.
Oh, well, it's like I should have got a hold of Melissa. That would have been great.
Oh.
The coffee.
Coffee.
No, not coffee, but Zettel. Like, she wants to be on one of these with us. Because...
Are we all in danger of being raped?
I'm not showing up then? No thanks.
I don't know.
Because I'll be here.
Because I'll be here.
I'm a married man.
I had no choice.
You remember Deb Glepsy? I heard she retired.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember the joke with her and I?
Yeah. Well, you're down there.
Oh, yeah. I was having my blood pressure issues back then, and Deb's in there taking my blood pressure and everything, and of course, even though I'm on my deathbed, my blood pressure is over 200, and I'm just staring at her, and she takes her hands off me or whatever, and I'm just staring at her. She's like, "What's the matter?" And I said, "You stop touching me." And she's like, "What?" I said, "Hey, I'm a married man. There's no reason you need to stop touching me." She just went beat mad. Jeff Olson was still our supervisor back then. Well, he's okay. He's still smart ass.
Back to work. Let's go.
That was an indication that Robert is all right.
Yeah. Well, it's like when your thyroid start going out, like
My thyroid quit. That's what caused it.
yeah, but when like you were supervisor, when like you just got sick, like you knew you weren't right because like you were just not there.
Well,
Slowly dying.
normal thing. We blame it on the thyroid.
Yeah. I'm just depressed.
Oh shoot. You delete the airtime, right?
What?
The airtime.
Oh yeah,
awkward pause.
no awkward pauses and all. Just stay in. Maybe we'll put in some like da 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 da.
The elevator.
Well, we all just stare at each other for a second.
Bust out some maracas.
Get the. Remember what the big thing for a while there was taking like metal songs and making them like like Frank Sinatra and stuff sounding, where it's like, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
I think I might have remembered one video, and that's it.
That actually, the sickness one I think was on the movie Dawn of the Dead, the Zack Snyder one.
Oh, I think that's right.
And then
that from.
they did for the Osbournes, they did Crazy Train, I believe, in that style too. Like that's gonna be the silence moments, is those kind of songs, you know, like everybody just stares longingly into each other's eyes while we figure out what we want to talk about next.
So what do you got for projects going on? What's in your mind? What's your noodle?
Outside of this,
Work?
Not much, yeah. Work. I got a wedding next weekend that I'm going to be shooting. It's going to be fun because I'm going to take Kaylee with me, and so she's going to be my second photographer. So that'll be...
Really?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Sounds cool.
I'll have her set up...
Really interesting to see how some of them come out for her.
Yeah, that's... I'm excited. She wanted to stay this weekend, but her mom said no. They went to a friend's house and whatnot, and it was her best friend and stuff's house. And I told her, take it from me. You should go hang out with your best friend this weekend. We can have next weekend.
Don't be an introvert.
Yeah. And that's what her mom's like. All she's gonna do is she's gonna go to your house and she's gonna hang out in her room and
watch anime.
Yep. And she's like, she needs to be out
and about
doing things. I was like, I get it. Still want to see my kid.
Because when she's with you, all she does is sit in her room and watch anime.
Well,
hey,
all Dad does is sit in his house and watch
Well, then go do stuff.
movies and listen to music.
Go do stuff.
What am I gonna go do? Everything's closed down.
You could walk around in the mall.
Actually, no. I've already.
Does she actually generally have an interest in photography and everything like you do?
Yeah, she
Well,
wanted.
then go out and do stuff.
That's what we're
Bike
gonna
trails
do.
for.
That's what
Take
we're
her
gonna
ass out in
do.
the freaking cornfield.
We're gonna do it.
Do it.
We're gonna do it.
Just do
Yeah, but it
it.
doesn't take a wedding to do it, does it?
No, but it just happened to fall together like that.
Yeah, but
so,
I mean,
so I'm telling her to do. Yes,
Stop telling me how to be a dad.
she actually wants to do this too.
instead of
So
Podcasting.
I'm gonna.
break out of your little bubble.
We're gonna do this together, and then.
I'm just saying, if you have a day where it's just her wanting to talk about anime, you best be inviting my ass to that shit.
How about I just set that up and then you two can talk about it because I
Exactly.
don't know anything about it.
If it was me, I'd keep him.
Oh, hell no, bitch.
Oh no, he already follows her on TikTok and he gives her a.
Hey, my wife is like, have you seen her TikToks? And I don't follow your daughter on TikTok, but I've seen your guys' duets together, But yeah, Tammy is very impressed with her.
Yeah, she's very good at it. She wants a YouTube channel so bad. So, and she's already got content, so all she got to do is
weirdos on the internet too.
right. Well, anything she has like that social, me and her mom have access to it.
So
That way we can monitor what's going on.
Good. Very good.
So,
very good.
Like Facebook, her mom's got all of her access to that. I follow her on TikTok and everything else, and you see comments and stuff. I'm always checking to see what the comments are and stuff like that.
Told her that she should cosplay as one of the 7 deadly sins.
She told me that me and her are gonna cosplay sometime as anime characters, and I was gonna be. It was like F something. Anyway, she showed me this picture, and it's just like this big round guy, like FHM or something like that, like fat something. I'm all like, what? No.
Was it from Fairy Tale? The anime.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'll text her to just have her send me a picture of who she thought I should be, and then I was like, why? Because I'm fat, huh, Kaylee? No. So then she gets another one, and it's like this big ripped character, and I'm all like, now you're going to another extreme, okay?
Stop flatting your father. It's not working. You broke my heart already.
You should have started with that one.
So build me up, then you tear me down. You can't build me up from tearing me down.
She's always been really good at those things. When she was younger, we were at a wedding, and she told my sister and one of her best friends, I was out doing things, and she goes, "Girls don't like my dad because he's bald." I'm like, well, thanks, Kaylee.
My daughter is more one of those, hey, Dad, we're out of milk. No, we're not. Ashley's pouring the milk up. Yeah, Dad.
You were out of milk.
That's my relationship with my daughter. I come home, she's like,
just make sure you come back from the grocery store.
Again?
You're like, hey, honey, I'm home. She's like, how long?
Oh, yeah, I got milk.
You're supposed to leave and never come back.
I think you need to go get some.
Again.
Well, she's my ride or die. We do all kinds of shit together.
Well, damn.
We're going drag racing tonight.
That'll be fun.
Even though she's like, remind me what drag racing is.
She's probably thinking of like.
I took her there to the no prep race. Must have been a couple years ago. It's on one of my videos, one of my outings.
Mm-hmm.
She probably just doesn't remember it. She's so young. She's only 10 now. So.
Oh, she a little child.
Yeah. But anything to do with the Mustang, she's in there.
Oh.
So, she was born.
At least she's got good taste in cars. So
That
yeah.
I
Dude,
still love
I
that.
have a picture of her doing this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
We were doing the story behind that. We were in a Mustang car show, and then they do a cruise at the end. So we went out on 20 and came down 140 and came back through Sergeant Bluff. And I passed a whole bunch of cars doing over 100, and that's what she was doing to the people that I was passing. Her head sticking out the window, over 100 miles an hour. In Mexico. Sorry. We weren't doing that here.
She interested in motorcycles then too, or no?
Oh yeah, she even, that's funny, I was home the other day and she's like, hey Dad, can we go for a ride on the motorcycle? Oh, you're not going on the motorcycle, you're too little yet. Oh, I'll try again tomorrow. I got the Harley at the house and she wants to go for a ride on that thing, something fierce. But
She gonna have like all sorts of like vehicles and motorcycles and
she
gets
loves
older.
the riding in the side-by-side. And I scared the living shit out of her yesterday though. You could just, her hands are just.
What'd you
We
do?
were going down an incline that was at least 60.
I'm having so much fun, Dad.
Going like this, but it's articulating too. So when it leans over, the cage is rubbing on a tree. And I come over to grab her just to hold her back. You know, she's just in a seatbelt. And then she grabs my hand. So I'm trying to drive this very difficult terrain. You know,
That you need both hands for.
And then she was just all about the map. They had this map, you know, so she's going to be my guide, right? So we went out there. Neither one of us has ever been there before.
Oh.
And we're out there, and we're driving around, and I took a left, and I don't think either one of us realized that left meant anything, right? So we got in some pretty complicated trails. And we get out to this gate 9, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, where are we? I look over, she's got the map upside down. We figure out, we get the map all turned around, we start looking at it, I'm like, okay, gate 9, if we do this and this, we can get back to the parking lot. Let's go take a break, let's go get a drink, maybe the owner will be there. I'm going to explain to him what I saw, maybe he'll tell me where that's at on the map, and then we'll get our bearings, and then we'll go back out again. Boy, she had such a blast holding onto that map, and so we're flying down. We're not flying. We're doing about 20 miles an hour on this trail, and all of a sudden you can't see anything. The ground disappears. Right? All of a sudden you see her go, oh, whoa, 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 and she grabs the Oh Jesus bar that she has in front of her, and the four-wheeler, the side-by-side goes down, you know, and I just look over and my stupid laugh. I'm just laughing. She's just so nosed into that map. She looked up 1 second, didn't see her horizon. You know?
I don't see no land. Somebody help.
Yeah. Wow, that was really cool. There was these younger boys. One was 16 that could drive the truck. The other 3 were 14 and 15. And they already had signed waivers to be there. But they showed up when we did. And the boys see me pulling with a side-by-side, and they're like, and they're just driving junk four-wheelers, you know. And they're like, oh, we get stuck, you can help us. And I'm like, yeah, kind of not, you know. I'm kind of on my own here, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we ran into them down by the river, and they were playing in this little water hole. And we just stopped to watch them. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go in there and go play too. Well, I went over 5 feet to where they were playing. Okay. And these little smart asses didn't tell me there was a hole there. So my side-by-side goes down there, and the headlights go underwater. My dumb ass, first thing I think of doing is flooring it.
No.
Stopping. Well, it was a V. So my front end went right into the front of it. I crawled up it, tore my front bumper off. And then my hitch, yeah, there's the picture.
Here's the
That's
picture.
us passing Mustangs at 100 miles an hour.
Nice.
That was your background on your computer at work for the longest time.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, she's an evil child, man.
Too much.
So, anyways, the rear hitch gets stuck in the mud. So I'm having a hard time backing up. And you can hear the muffler underwater and everything. And it sounds like the engine's going to die. And Annabelle's like, we're stuck. The engine's underwater. I'm like, calm down, calm down, calm down.
I got this.
But I got an override button.
Breathe, child, breathe.
I'm trying to get it out. And I see the bumper floating away underneath the water.
Oh, well, shit.
So then I jump out, because if I have to keep going backward or forward, I want to drive over it. So I go out there and I fall in, grab onto my front, what's left of my front bumper, and I'm wading in mud and water up to my waist, and fishing under there trying to find my bumper. And God, those fucking kids. Oh, I was gonna jump in there and get that for you, and I'm like, at least you could have told me there was a hole there.
They're like, nah, let's show this old man.
You got it.
Annabelle's about ready to lose her mind. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Woosah.
That was what I used to do with Jeff Olson all the time.
Woosah.
Woosah.
Be like, hey, Captain, don't forget your pressure points.
Yeah, that old man would flip. Hey, Jeff, calm down. Woosah, buddy. Woosah.
I like how he never thought before he just went off. Like that one day, the one guy come in, hey, I'm working for this guy, and he was like, well, that don't fucking do me any good. Like,
Yeah, you don't do me no. I think it was. Who did he do that to? Was it Harris?
yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, you do me no good. And like, oh, jeez.
You might want to apologize to that young man.
But why?
You don't have those skill sets. Nobody does.
Yeah. Jeez.
Do you hear the crickets in the background?
I was gonna say, perfect timing.
That's what you need for your.
Just crickets.
Yeah, crickets.
Well, see, like I started putting, I downloaded some sound boxes and stuff, but
Sound
like,
effects.
yeah, nothing really good.
Just make your own.
I'm really liking that Keen Master that I use for my editing videos. Yeah. You cannot use it on a laptop though.
So,
Will you stop sending me this shit?
You like
I'm
it.
gonna fucking unfriend your ass.
Liar.
so like, I do got.
But I don't have anybody to share it to.
He probably already sent it to me.
Probably.
I don't want to start anything. The last thing I want to do is him to misunderstand it.
He'd be like, hold up, let me call Justin for you.
That's not exactly a problem I want to have.
Yeah.
Robert's starting to send me gay porn. God, I got so many questions. So many feelings.
And next time it happens, I'll fire your ass.
Jesus, that sounded just like you. Is that him?
I got this John Taffer one.
From Bar Rescue.
Bar Rescues, yep. I wonder if I'm probably gonna blast it.
Because I don't really want to smell you right now.
I don't want to smell you right now? Is that what it said?
Why don't you just bend over and let them do what they want to do? Because that's what they're doing to you. Yeah.
Fucking go.
That sounds like a daily occurrence at the Unmentioned. Someone posted, people leave work because of poor management, blah, blah, blah. I think it was Trish. And I'm like, boom, drop the mic. Bye unmentionable. That's why I
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, that's right. I'm going out tonight. I forgot about that.
You are?
Yeah. Melissa and I are going to Sioux City to drink with Nick.
With who?
Nick from T2. Yeah.
Oh,
Gonna get drunk tonight. Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Sounds like my sick life.
Blah, blah, blah.
This is the moment where my divorce papers come.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that,
She
noted.
has this attention span on that too. She may not get this far into the podcast, so I might be saying.
Might be.
We'll find out, right?
Can you get it? Come on.
I don't know. It's not too bad.
Where do you get those at?
This is just an app.
Oh,
For a
another
minute.
app.
Another app.
Can't live without an app.
For a minute, I thought you were
Right.
talking about my memes. I'm like, oh, Facebook.
Yeah, this one has quite a bit of different things.
I know.
So, like,
That was loud.
I think this one was Soundbox Voices, and the other one was John Taffer Soundboards. Fire your ass! But, yeah, it's been interesting.
Oh yeah, always is. Glad you got to see my friend,
Hey,
the infamous unicorn.
hell yeah. We snow.
Show up.
We
Didn't show up the day I was there.
I was
Called you.
asleep.
So you're aware.
Well, because he was like, call me. And I'm all like, okay. So the next time it was, I called him, texted him, called him, texted him, nothing. Didn't answer anything. I'm like, we tried.
You know what he's doing? He's like, fuck, leave me alone. Get the point.
No. It's not even
Well,
that.
that's-
It's literally, I'm sleeping.
I get these, I've reached out to him and Dolores and been like, hey guys,
Oh, God, this one.
I need help. Would you guys be willing to come in and help? Crickets. Nothing. Right?
I text Dolores, I'm like,
And they
do
talk
we
to each
reply?
other, but they don't talk to me.
Dolores is like, fuck no, we'll get back to him later.
Yeah. And then,
Like, all right.
so then I'm giving him shit. Like, I know you guys seen it. You just were ignoring me. And then the next time I'm like, hey, Justin, would you be able to come in and help me out? And
I
he's
was like, is Dolores there? And he's like, nah.
he goes, what all is there to do? And I told him what we had to do. He's like, not tonight. I was like, as soon as he asked, what is there to do? I was like, he's not.
No, I didn't ask what I asked who you had, like, for gatekeeping. And then you told me who you had.
Oh.
I'm like, nah.
As soon as the question was asked, I was like, he ain't coming.
Hey, at least I replied that time.
Yeah, no, I told him, it's like, if you guys don't want to come in, don't come in. It's your day off. You have every right to be like, nope. I'm just asking.
Can't give a shit about it.
Response is, fuck you, pack sand. Don't fucking call me back.
They call me in the freezer. When I was in the freezer, I'd be like, I've been drinking. It was a true story then.
We know he's really coming up the bottom of the cesspool and answers because if Kibby said he was drinking, fuck, he's lying.
Yeah. If Robert's like, yeah, I had a drink, I'm like, what? Who are you? And what did you do with Robert?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an enjoyable session.
I got gifts out of it, so that's good.
Right? So excited.
Exploited.
I think that was like the highlight of Justin's time today was when he pulled the unicorns out of his
Like-
pocket. Toys!
No, that's not what I call toys. I don't call these toys.
don't know if we want that elaborated or not. So,
No, you don't.
but all right. Well, thanks for joining us today. Been Clinton. It's Justin. That's Robert. Check us out on anything that you can possibly check us out on everything that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So,
And we're definitely talking about nothing.
we are definitely talking about
Absolutely.
nothing. We are a bunch of nobodies talking about things that you don't care about. Remember, why be like everybody else when you can be somebody else? Thanks,
Be a
guys.
unicorn.
Or a unicorn.